Lane Maloney was thrown off his Black Opal mount in the previous race, but he's okay. No injuries at all, and he's taking the ride here on Duran Duran. Let's line up here of 15 runners to face the starter. The Black Opal, the previous race, was taken out by Uber. Scotty Pollard on board for David Payne at Randwick. St Pirian ran a good race. Third was Just As Beautiful.
Drawn in gate 2. So we await for Amber Liquid, who's not very thrilled about going into the gates. There's no deduction with the late scratching of Special Impact before the Black Opal. But Amber Liquid is in a pig. Towards the rear is now Duran Duran from entry, and last and wide was our Melvin. Into the straight 300 out, Cebu puts the head in front. Glowing Prince getting through in the middle, and here's Cash Carter right down the outside. Cebu joined by Cash Carter, Glowing Prince on the inside. Cash Carter working right to the outside fence, and Cebu kicks back, but Cash Carter is in front, and Cash Carter flying late was Devil's Rainbow, but Cash Carter on the outside fence beat Devil's Rainbow third. Cebu followed by Glowing Prince. Also Soda Water, Duran Duran, Amber Liquid, also Braylock and Applecross. Falante Star followed by Entry, Malongolo Gorge. Towards the rear, MG Rex was Super Freak, and last of all was our Melvin.
He almost threw that away. Cash Carter, number 2, ridden by Jay Ford and trained by Graham Rogerson at Randwick. He's got the money over number 9, Devil's Rainbow, Jackson Morris, and 17, Cebu, John Nisbet. 2-9-17. That was race 6 at Canberra. Now at Morfettville, we had the 5th event there.
On top, been very solid on course. Value the tote. Obviously,
number 1, Sacred Hill in. There's one just getting very fractious in the gate out there, and gate number 9. Settles again. Sensational Spot it might have been, who was placed up rightless. Lights are up on top of the gates. Racing. Sensational Spot missed it slightly. Given and Sacred Hill, Monaghan Tweed all began well. Saint Capital's going very quickly towards the front, and so's Suit showing speed. Diamonds and Chalk behind those. Sir Breakfast trying to get over from River Dove. Further back then Gazania when they settle down from Red Hannigan, and a Brief Embrace is getting a fair way back, and Monaghan Tweed has got back behind those. Saint Capital, Le Grey down on the outside fence in front from Sensational Spot behind them. Given Sacred Hill up in the centre, further in Diamonds and Chalk and Suit showing speed. Sir Breakfast back towards the centre, then River Dove, followed by further back then came Red Hannigan from Brief Embrace. Well back Sacred Hill and Monaghan Tweed last on the outside fence. Saint Capital inside the 400 metre mark just led. Sensational Spot, Diamonds and Chalk Suit. Sir Breakfast getting over. Brief Embrace coming up the middle with River Dove. Now Monaghan Tweed from behind the leaders coming home well. Inside the 200, Saint Capital in front. Monaghan Tweed, Brief Embrace, River Dove are after it. Monaghan Tweed, Brief Embrace are getting to Saint Capital. Brief Embrace, Monaghan Tweed, Saint Capital's right there. They hit the line very close. Brief Embrace, Saint Capital and Monaghan Tweed. Great finish. Further back then Suit followed by Red Hannigan. Diamonds and Chalk, River Dove, Sir Breakfast. Sacred Hill, Gazania, Given, and Sensational Spot back at the tail. It's a photo. On the outside is Saint Capital. Brief Embrace back towards the centre. And we're waiting for the number. And Saint Capital gets it. Saint Capital on the outside. Saint Capital gets it. Number 10 from Brief Embrace and Monaghan Tweed. Number 10, Saint Capital, just getting in from Brief Embrace, who drifted back towards the centre. And Monaghan Tweed in third placing. Numbers are up 10, 2 and 4. 10, 2 and 4. Deceiving finish that.
All right, he's a promising horse, San Capital. He's won 4 from 6, including a win there at Flemington on Monday. He won the last race there on Australian Cup Day and is backed up to win another one today. San Capital, and that was a lucky late pickup ride for Aaron Spiteri. Luke Curry was involved in a barrier incident earlier today. He's got some lower back pain. And unfortunately for Luke, he couldn't take the ride on San Capital. He's been the horse's regular rider right throughout its career. 4th placing there goes to number 1, Suit. So 10, 2, 4 and 1 are the numbers on the Bob Hoisted handicap from Flemington. He's got a good future. San Capital in the next at Flemington.
It's a grade by Unbridled Song from the Guy Walters stable. A Radio Song comes up. 1,000 metres the journey. Starter moves down. Southern Cross 10, Class 2. Radio Song 11 the favourite. 3:30, 2:20. Starter has them. And they're just about set. Ready for race 7. They stand well. And they're away and racing. Paperwork are up with the barrier stalls. Lost about 5 lengths. Soon after the start, Cons Amy fastest to begin. Joined by Casual Chick under lights. Radio Song planted out wide early. From Crimson Sunset, a further length and a half, Prince Vesuvius. Now on the inside of runners came Kirtleside, and they're out by 3 or 4 Song of Erin, Cape Crusader. And after making a mess of the start, Paperwork is 10 lengths away at the tail. Up towards the home turn, it's under lights just in front. Radio Song, the favourites out 3 wide. The inside was Casual Chick, a further length and a half back to Akati in the middle. The outside was Crimson Sunset, getting right up along the inside, Kirtleside. Many with a hope to the 250. Casual Chick, a length and a half in front now from Underlight second. Third was Radio Song, who's under pressure but still coming inside the 150 though, and it's nicely clear. Casual Chick about 4 in front of Underlights. Radio Song for third, but an easy win to Casual Chick. Casual Chick by 4. Underlight second. Third was Radio Song, followed by Prince Vesuvius, Crimson Sunset, Song of Erin. Behind those next, Cape Crusader, Paperworker, followed by Cons Amy. Next to last was Kirtleside, and last of all was Akati. Casual Chick number 7, 5.90, 1.90. 2 Underlights, 2.10, 11 Radio Song at $1.60. Radio Song was wide for most of the trip, but Casual Chick left them standing at the 250. Mark de Montfort for John Morrissey and the Gundaroo Stud Syndicate. Of course, there were managers and sponsors of the Gundaroo Stud Canberra Guineas.
Yeah, Casual Chick having its second run back. There were excuses for it first up when it missed the kick, and it was a nice run. So it was vastly improved by that, obviously. $5.90, $1.90 over Underlights and Radio Song, as Rod mentioned, being wide throughout. 7, 2 and 11. Repeating, there is a value bet for this upcoming race in Adelaide at Morfordville. It's Squilani at $3.70, Jug for $4.20. Now, yep, $4.20. Fly for Me $6.60. Pay Keys in the market. So is Star here. Double figure odds for Zakuro, and that's due in 2. Waits right at Kembla on Utson. Brad Pengelly for Les
before he comes back. Off and racing in the Matrice. And beginning fast out wide, Star here. Squilani was away well. He's going up towards the lead, Squilani. Fly for Me showing pace. Jugful over on the inside, and Devon's very forward, running 4-3 off the lead. Getting back now, Slice of Paradise from Valley and Chief. Then Zakiro, Lowendale Road and Pay Keys beaten for speed. 800 left and Star here, a length and a half on Squilani. 3 lengths away, Jugful, and a length to Devon. Then Valley and Chief over on the inside. Slice of Paradise wide out. Fly for Me the centre from Zakiro, Lowendale Road, and last is Pay Keys. 500 metres to go. It's Star here leading Squilani. They bunch up, 3 out. Jugful puts Slice of Paradise off the course. Then over on the inside behind the leader, Valley and Chief running a race from Fly for Me. Right around the outside, Zakiro taking off. Pay Keys could not match that runner. Devon got pushed back at the 200 metres. Squilani after Star here. Squilani let down with a very good sprint. Here comes Zakiro down the outside, and now Fly for Me out of the pack. Squilani, Star here, Fly for Me. Here's her chance to win Black Type. It's still Squilani. Fly for Me levelling up on the outside. He would not give in, Squilani. He won. He's got a real touch of class. He won it by a nose from Fly for Me. Third Star here. Then Valley and Chief, Zakiro, Lowendale Road from Pay Keys, and then Jugful, followed by Slice of Paradise and Devon in 109 and 65. He loves Morfordville. He's found the Melbourne class too big, but he'll hang on. He wants to duck in. He's done it all his life. He was straightened up by Lever. When he saw the other horse's head come on side, he responded. He fought back. He was beaten, there's no doubt, because of his racing trait, but he's got the money. As soon as she challenged him, he just stuck the nose out, and that's what he'll win by. Fly for Me. When can she break through? She's been placed at Black Type at what is 3 of her past 4 before today. She's run second to some very smart ones. like French Bit in the Swettenham Stud, King's Arch 3 ago in the Elder, the Thomas Elder, and before that she was black tie placed as well, I think on 2 occasions. And here she is, she's running to another good horse in Squilani, but she's gone under. 1, 6, 3 Star here. Number 8 Zakuro fourth. 1, 6, 3 and 8. 1, 6, 3 and 8 they are.
Okay, your 9th win from 21 starts. Good strike rate, Squilani, defeating Fly For Me and Star Here. Now, the listed Duke of Norfolk, 3,200 metres. There's Pantani on screen. We didn't see it before. Damien Oliver aboard, $3.90. Alf, the late mail.
And in fact, it is for that horse that you just mentioned, number 2.
And I just hope the balance of not running for a while and everything I've done with him is going to get him across the line, because I ended him last Saturday. The track rating was about 4.35. I sort of thought it was the last race to dry out. It'd be too hard. I think I might have pulled the right straw, because I'm here today and, you know, I just keep my fingers crossed. If he wins, I'll be pretty excited, let me tell you.
No doubt about that. I mean, he's a horse that keeps going. Have you held fitness levels?
Yeah, mate. Well, I ride him in all his work. So when I say ride him in all his work, Andrea, my partner, rides him at the track. But we've got a beautiful 1,000-metre grass hill track, and he carts me up there, and we take him to the beach. So what I like about it today, he's really well and he's fit. He's not... hopefully over the top. The only thing that sort of is going to get him is his ability.
Yeah. All right, good. Sounds pretty confident with it, John. Good luck.
Well, mate, he'll be there about, whether it's, you know, in front or a length or 2 behind, you know, but he's going to be there about.
All right,
thanks, Oscar, mate.
John. John Leake Jr. there, the trainer of Talon. What's happening in the race? 4 minutes or
Set. Ready for the Duke of Norfolk. Stand. Light flashing across the top of the gates. All loaded and ready to go. Racing. Left in a good line too. Suspense and Nicolapco began well with Sir Claude. Further out in the track is Tarlin and Karazi, the widest runner. Pantani is prominent. So too on the inside, Russian Breeze with Leicester Thunderwing and the rider of Star Jern taking hold of it. Sir Claude and Bijard are dropping in behind, and Tarouge is out towards the centre. They're right across the track as they try to find some formation coming down the straight the first time. Leicester Thunderwing, Pantani nearer the inside. Going up to those now is Karazi to head them. With it is Tarouge inside at a length and a half Sovereign Point. Star Jern from Russian Breeze. Further out Tarlin. Then Suspense Nicolapco, followed by Sir Claude, and last of all on the inside is Bijard. Karazi in front, down at the 150-metre mark on the first round here in the Duke of Norfolk. It led by nearly a length to Tarlin with the mouth open up on the outside. They're followed just behind them by Leicester Thunderwing. Further out Suspense is sliding forward. Tarouge back in the middle. They're followed by Sovereign Point. Nicolapco is out 4 deep. Pantani's nestled in now, one off the fence outside Russian Breeze. Then came further back Star Jern, followed by Bijard and Sir Claude. And on the outside, Suspense on the move, going up to Karazi out with about 2,100 metres to go. It's Suspense and Karazi the inside. Nicolapco's gone forward to be up third. Inside it, Tarlin a length further back, then Sovereign Point 3 deep. In the middle is Tarouge, Leicester Thunderwing the fence, and out 3 wide Star Jern. Pantani back on the outside of Russian Breeze, 2 to Sir Claude and Bijard. Up the side of the track at the 1850-metre mark, and the leader on the outside, Suspense, about a neck in front. Back on the inside of it still Karazi. A length into Sovereign Point has gone up 3 deep, and they're followed by Nicolapco. The inside then Tarlin, 2 lengths further back on the race in Tarouge. They're followed back behind those over on the inside by Leicester Thunderwing. On the move on the outside of those is Star Jern, 2 or 3 Pantani. Then Russian Breeze, Sir Claude and Bijard is last of all. Going out towards the 1450-metre mark. And Karazi over on the inside. Outside it is Sovereign Point. At the 1400-metre mark, it's Sovereign Point about a half in front of Karazi. 2.5 then to Suspense, and they're followed by Star Jern 4th. A length then Tarlin 5th. 1 Nicolapco. A length Leicester Thunderwing. 3/4 Tarouge. 2.5 the grey, the favourite Pantani. Inside it Russian Breeze. 2 lengths further back in the race then is Sir Claude, and 2 to Bijard last of all. Coming off the back. And Sovereign Point had taken over by a length and a half Karazi. Outside those third is Suspense. A length and a half Star Jern. They're followed by Tarlin. Further back Nicolapco. Tarouge a little deep. 2 to Leicester Thunderwing. A half then Pantani, patiently ridden. Further back Russian Breeze, followed by Sir Claude, and 2 lengths to Bijard last of all. 850 metres to go in the Duke of Norfolk, and Star Jern coming with a run. The Tasmanian going up to Sovereign Point. They're followed further back on the inside by Suspense. Further out Pantani starting a run when they come up to the turn from Tarouge. Then Leicester Thunderwing. Karazi back on the inside, and then pulled out deep as Sir Claude as they come around the home turn at the 550-metre mark. Star Jern just led. Tarouge going up on the outside. Sovereign Point the rail. Karazi still there, and Pantani and Sir Claude out wide. Sir Claude is coming home well, and then Leicester Thunderwing with a late run down at the 300-metre mark, and it's Pantani and Sir Claude from Tarouge fighting back. Leicester Thunderwing with a late run. Pantani and Tarouge at the 100. Wider out is Leicester Thunderwing. Pantani with its head in front of Tarouge. Leicester Thunderwing the outside. Pantani just in front. Oliver gets 4. Pantani wins it a neck on the line. Tarouge second, ahead third, Leicester Thunderwing. Karazi fourth, and then further back in the race is Suspense. A gap Sir Claude, who weakened on his run from Nicolapco. Then Sovereign Point, Star Jeune, Russian Breeze, Bijat, and Talon last of all. Pantani has outstayed them to win the Duke of Norfolk. Number two, Pantani's first win since the Adelaide Derby of 2002. And he's outstayed Tarouge and Leicester Thunderwing 2, 6 and 4. 2, 6 and 4 in the time of 3:23.3. Pantani ridden patiently. He came with his run. And as they battled up the straight over the last 200 metres in a slogging finish, Pantani and Tarouge with Leicester Thunderwing coming out after those, Pantani has just found sufficient to take the Duke of Norfolk. Good training effort by Robbie Lang. Last win nearly 2 years ago this May. But he really looked as though he was on song for this race. He'd run a couple of good runs, a couple of good races behind Southern Crown.
Yep, that was a couple of years ago, was the Adelaide Carnival. Pantani, $420, $1.90, and the slugging go, wasn't it? Well done, Damien. Tarouge second, big odds. Leicester's Thunderwing third, and fourth placing going to Karazi. 2, 6, 4 and 7. 2, and I refer to Neville Late.
Neville Late, the trainer of Steamy Bow in the final race today. What's it?
Last event. El Cafra goes in. Good on you, Chris. It's been a terrific day of racing. And the winner of the Sayers Black Opal Stakes, Uber, and of the National Sprint, taken out by Ain't Seen Nothing. So the last of the runners are moving up for the final event, day 1 of the Sayers Black Opal Stakes meeting. Racing continues tomorrow. Now Steamy Bow, Adrian Late, Neville Late, and Adrian forced to dismount Steamy Bow. The horse will go up riderless, and the other one is Gatling Rosie. El Cafra, the favourite, number 3, $2.90, $1.30. To Steamy Bow, $6.20, $2. All Elegance, $6.60, $2.10. And Appertain, number 4, now 11 and $2.70. With 5 Majorette, 10 and 3, and 8 Shannon Bank, $10.70 and $3.10. So Steamy Bow giving trouble going up to the gates, and Jamie Whitney forced to dismount Gatling Rosie for the last event. So Steamy Bow goes up and back straight out again. Previous event taken out by Casual Chick, Mark de Montfort. Barbara Joseph with a training double. The Sayers Black Opal Carnival is set to go for the last 1,200 metres the trip. They stand pretty well. Appertain drawn towards the inside, away and racing. Flew the gate, Appertain. Lobbed a length at a half in front over Majorette second. El Cafra, the favourite, began well. Works up to be third. Followed by Steamy Bow travelling on the inside, and a further half to All Elegance trapped out wide. Many Pure the middle. 2.5 Travis Star, followed by Full Set Shannon Bank. And last of all was Gatling Rosie. Up towards the 800, Appertain the inside. Pressured now by the fave El Cafra. They're 2.5 in front of Majorette travelling on the inside of Steamy Bow. A length All Elegant into half lane to Manny Pura around it. They're out by 2 over Travis Star, followed by Shannon Bank Full Set, and 3 lengths last of all was Gatling Rosie to the home turn. El Cafra puts the head in front, trying to kick back the grey Appertain. They're a length and a half in front of Majorette, followed by Steamy Bow. Travis Star the outside, Shannon Bank is even wider, and Manny Pura's looking for the middle split. Up towards the 300, Appertain and El Cafra go together. Appertain the inside, El Cafra the outer. They're clear of Shannon Bank, who's working home well. Majorette the middle from Manny Pura. El Cafra's no good thing. Majorette the middle. Shannon Bank down the outside. Shannon Bank and Majorette. Shannon Bank puts the head in front. Majorette kicks, but Shannon Bank a nose. Shannon Bank a nose from Majorette. Third Appertain. Fourth the tiring El Cafra, followed by Manny Pura. Next Travis Star, Full Set, Gatling Rosie, a long break Steamy Bow. All Elegance was back at the tail of the field. Photo finish on the last event. Majorette joined by Shannon Bank. It was a head bobber. Majorette in front. Shannon Bank wearing it down. And as the line's been reached, it's only the bob of the head. And it looks like Shannon Bank. Number 8, Shannon Bank, the winner. Shannon Bank is first. It's 8.54. Shannon Bank, the winner. 5 second Majorette, and third to number 4 Apatane. Fourth to 3 El Cafra. 8.543. Shannon Bank. Dale Spriggs for Ken Callaghan at Goulburn. A 4-year-old chestnut mare, Bluebird Lusty's Bank, owned by L. McInerney. Trained by Ken Callaghan. Dale Spriggs the jockey. Majorette 5, kickback. Michael Travers for John Morrissey and the Gundaroo Stud Syndicate. 4-year-old Bale Brown mare, Strategic Rhythm Review, and third to 4 Apatane. Mark de Montfort for John Morrissey.
Yeah, very smart trainer is Kenny Callaghan, and Dale Spriggs aboard, just getting there by enough to swear by. Now, let's have a look, and of course, fourth going to El Cafra, number 2. Now, let's have a look at Morford, Phil. Lawson Storm, this is not a bad field here at $4.20. It's the favourite. Ahead of North Boy, Outback Lad, and then Unraquel Saint, Roman Arch, and Rallies at $14 as they start to get set. A Flemington update for the last in 11. Regal Roller is a rating special, well clear of Circumnavigating, Shango's Image, and Force Apollo. The market, Regal Roller is at $3, Vicksburg at big odds, Force Apollo's at $3.90, then Circumnavigating 16, Tintagel at $6, and Shango's Image at $9.90. Damien Oliver looking for 5. And we go over the best picture in the market, and then Fine Omens, one of the outsiders. That's in 11 minutes from now, the Seascape Welter. Okay, they're getting set at Morford, Phil. Let's take you to Hilton.
Okay, Graham, welcome along. They're coming in for the Pat Glennon Memorial Mile. Pat passed away not too long ago, and marvellous that he is honoured on this inaugural National Jockey Celebration Day. One of the greats of the saddle, Pat Glennon, rode more than 1,000 winners, 2 Melbourne Cups, 5 Group 1s on the Great Seabird in 1965, including an Epsom Derby and an Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. On the track, this is a very open betting race. Lawson Storm is the course favourite, number 8, over number 9, Outback Lad. Then there's a host of them, 1 Roman Arch, 2 North Boy, 11 Umanula. And then double-figure dividends headed up by Unrokel Saint and Dane Force. This group enlisted registered name is the Classic Mile, and they're getting set quickly. Now the last couple move in. Caradan goes up. That leaves Bow Best and Furnish. We race tomorrow at Strathalbyn Cup Day, to cap off a big week in SA where we've had 6 meetings, which is rare. It's the busiest week of the year in terms of the volume of racing, and a good program there. 9 events. The Oakbank Hurdle starts it off at 11:40. Ready. Racing now in the Pat Glennon Memorial, and out very fast was Dane Force. Unrokel Saint away okay. Rallies pressing forward, and Outback Lad is mustering speed. And so too Shack Window from deeper out. Then Lawson Storm. Furnish caught wide, presses on, followed by Umanula. Then next over on the inside came Roman Arch in the National Jockey colours. On the inside there of North Boy, and 2 lengths further away as they work off the back straight came Latte. A further length away, Pipkin. Back to second last, Caradan, and Bow Best at the rear. Dane Force led the way at the 1,000, 3/4 to Shack Window and 2 to Outback Lad. 3/4 away, Rally, and then Unrokel Saint. 2 lengths to Furnish, 2.5 Umanula inside Lawson Storm. They're in even spacings, the speed's genuine. Then Roman Arch, North Boy, followed by Pipkin, Latte, and then Caradan, and last is Bow Best, some 20 off the front at the 650, and the leader is Dane Force by a length to Shack Window. Outback Lad going up on the inside from Rally and Unrokel Saint, and then there's still a gap of about 3 lengths to Furnish. Lawson Storm starting a 3-wide move on the inside was Umanula, followed by Roman Arch. North Boy's under the whip, and the rest are headed up by Pipkin, straightening 350 metres to go in the Pat Glennon Memorial. Dane Force rolled off the inside. Rally cruised up. Unrokel Saint runs on. Down the outside, Furnish and Lawson Storm's coming home well. 150 left. Rally hit the lead. Outback Lad still coming deeper. Lawson Storm. Furnish from the tail. Roman Arch with a late close. Rally Outback Lad. Lawson Storm. Roman Arch closing. Rally won it. Great go second. Outback Lad in a photo with Roman Arch, who really grabbed the bit the last 100. And Lawson Storm looked the winner again, but he may have missed a place. Followed in by Dane Force Latte. Bo Best. Unrokel Saint didn't get the trip from Furnish, followed by Caradan. Then North Boy. Then came Shack Window from Umanula and Pipkin amongst the tail enders in 1:36.32. Rally has defied them. David Carney, who would have worked exceptionally hard to ride this horse at 52 kilograms, will hold them off. Number 12, Rally, beautifully ridden. He went forward on him. He put him into a good position fourth, and he's won his biggest race, Rally. A great effort against some pretty handy types in that race. He's held them off. David Carney for David Jolly, and that is win number 8. They were coming. Outback Lad, he got a second wind, Outback Lad. Lawson Storm, and look at Roman Arch absolutely fly on the outside. It looks like Outback Lad for second. And the third issue is between Lawson Storm and I fancy Roman Arch. He's come that quickly on the outside. Still no numbers on the frame. Well done to David Carney. His biggest win in a long time. And to ride 52, he has had a pretty big week to get down to that weight. So well done, David.
All right, we're standing by for second and third there. Pretty very close go, as you can see, but just Rally defied them. Did exactly that. Rallied. Now, still no placing through as yet. Still 12 and a photo. So we await with interest there. And the eye-catching one, of course, as Hilton mentioned, was Roman Arch. Flemington. Let's update the market on the next stand. Regal Roller is at $2.90. Vicksburg at $19. $4 Force Apollo with the Goucher board. Then Circumnavigating. Tintagel is at $6.10. Shango's Image is at $9.90. Menang's at big odds. Brodance the same. Omaru Rhythm. Best Picture $9.30. And Fine Omens at $21. Outback Lad second. Lawson Storm third. Roman Arch fourth. 12, 9 and 8 are the confirmed placings at Flemington. They're going onto the track for the next race. Now, Neville Wilson is to ride Shango's Image in this. It's in commission there at $9.90. And short time ago, Alf caught up with Neville. Attain. Now, Morfordville, it's Rally defeating Outback Lad and Lawson Storm, 12, 9 and 8.
Set, racing. Jumped in a good line too. Force Apollo, one of the first out with Brodance down near the inside. They began well. Regal Roller away quickly on the outside, but a little deep early when they settled down, and also pushing forward is Shango's Image. Shango's Image shading Force Apollo, and Regal Roller is further out but going forward up to second. Circumnavigating is deep as Force Apollo got back on the inside of Brodance. Then further back was Vicksburg, followed by Fine Omens. Best Picture 2 or 3, Tintagel and Menang. Along the back and around the outside, Circumnavigating strides to the lead, moves a length and a half in front now from Regal Roller. The inside Shango's Image at the 800, 2.5 to Brodance. Force Apollo gets a good run back on the inside. Then Vicksburg